G'day mate, and welcome back to Factorio with me, Jetty. And after just a moment of hanging around waiting, actually we launched a few people, so I need to do that as well. We launched 83, Rain Out, 123, 84, Lee Hughes, and 85, Márton Peller. They're all launched between episodes. Where's 82? Where is 82? Sarah Skittles, 82, Juju. No, 82 was launched last episode. So we launched a couple of new people. Excellent. And after waiting just a moment, we have a ratio that works. So it's slightly negative for light oil, slightly negative for solid fuel, which is good. They're sort of the numbers we're looking for, which means that can go away. We haven't worked out how to burn off petroleum yet. So that's something else we're still going to come back to. And just a quick copy. If I wish to put this in here, it's too tall. If I want to put it in sideways, it's too wide. It overlaps with these pipes that we've got down here. So we need to do some replumbing, I think. Oil is on the left. If we mark that up, as long as the acid pipe actually goes down below the lube, we're fine. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to move this pipe down to here. And run into a power pole. Run that. Upgrade, hang on. Upgrade, that'll do. Bring that up to there. And there. And that means I can get rid of all of those pipes. And those pipes. So, this cart is going to be our build, which we're going to paste in over here, which is going to need water, which we're going to grab an offshore pump and plug it in there. And this is going to produce our solid fuel, okay? But there's two things we haven't really dealt with yet. One is power. So I'll just throw down a couple of substations on the outside and get it done. Two, we have not dealt with the petroleum problem in the house. Haven't dealt with that at all. Also, you guys got to go away so I can give you water as well. Which I think I have to landfill back in. Yeah, I do. That's unfortunate. Those guys go there. That goes there. You're going to produce solid fuel, which is going to run these guys, which is going to have to change your recipes across. I had solid fuel in my inventory. I'm guessing it's gone already. Excellent. So I need to tag this onto the end of that to make that run, but I also need to deal with the petroleum elephant in the room. Wow, that pipe goes a lot further than I thought it would. Okay, so we already know that that's another launch off. There? Yes, I can launch faster. Number 86 is Michal Rohla? I think. Either way, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way. So we're going to bring in something like that. We're going to change you over to a stacked recipe. We're going to change... Nope, that's it. That's done. Now, going over here, you guys consume... No. You guys consume 900 light oil. You guys consume 1400, but you output 7. So we've got 7 light oil 7 solid fuel that we have to deal with. So 7 is that many? 4. Okay, try again. 7. So that is going to roughly service these 3 will roughly service this little row, and this little row needs to go there to be serviced by these guys. We making sense now? I hope I'm making sense. Run that out to there. So, these guys need light oil. They don't get light oil. We haven't actually worked out how to get them light oil yet. Or power. Or more power. Okay, we're short on modules. Again, it's going to be a constant thing. We're spending modules pretty much as fast as we're making them, and then some. I do need to cut the belt there and cut the belt there, because we are going to have to filter these things out, and I'd prefer to have a filter on there before you just start stocking up extra fuel that we can't deal with. But yeah, you guys don't have light oil, so I need to get you guys light oil. Now, that comes with a catch. As we said, this particular row is just about beaconed perfectly. Our petroleum is at minus 60 something without these beacons running. So I'm going to trim those beacons. Yeah, and we'll move you up there. Can I do that? Is that allowed? No. Fine, you can have a beacon back. Oh. Fine, you can have more beacons. There we go, minus 62. Oh, because that won't reach, because you're off by a tile. Well, there you go. Okay, so, no, not B. Control N. So, you should be at, no, you're at positive. Really? Solid fuel. Solid fuel from petroleum. Okay, you get your beacon back. You're happy now? No, you're still not happy. I want all the numbers in the negative. Just a little bit. Just an incy-wincy bit. Okay, perfect. So, our overall light oil is in the negative. Our petroleum is in the negative. Our heavy oil is in the negative, which means the refinery is currently the bottleneck. In saying that, these guys still don't have light oil, and I don't really have a good answer. Because, one, I can't really get light oil from here to balance these two. And I'm worried if I move light oil off this line up to this line to feed these guys. Actually, how much light oil do you need? You're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You lot need 180. And you use 250. So there is a possibility, and we're going to have to confirm after all the modules show up. Oh, I'm going to need you to have positive light oil. Yes, I'm always going to need to have a little bit of extra. I actually need to have light oil be the bottleneck so you can't end up in this situation where it's actually deadlocked. It's actually deadlocked because it has too much petroleum. I'm just literally making and destroying petroleum. Okay, there's definitely a better way to do that. Yeah, I have to have the bottleneck. So we're just going to dump petroleum into a tank, which I'm just going to destroy, honestly. I could pump it over here and have it go into this build, but honestly, this build doesn't need more petroleum. Okay, so I need you to be at a negative. So if I cancel that recipe, maybe? There we go. Okay, we're going to get rid of that, which should put light oil as a positive. Oh, and you need to have your beacon back. Yeah, we know one machine doesn't have a recipe. That's perfectly fine. It's part of the design. It's a design feature. Okay. So, if that disappears entirely, I can copy that and put that there, which means I can get rid of that, cut that and put it there instead. We can filter. Actually, I need some of this in my inventory so I can access the filters. So I need to filter with that in my hand to left, right, doesn't really matter. Paste that there. Yes, we can still launch faster. 87 is Onyx. Onyx, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way to you. She'll arrive shortly, depending on Bob, the construction bot's flight capabilities. But he's been highly trained. We expect the best out of him, as we expect the best out of every single construction bot in this base. So I have no worries whatsoever. At least I hope to have no worries whatsoever. So what we're doing, we were bringing our rocket fuel out. Going to join all the belts together. And then I want a decompression. Decompression looks like that. And we're going to throw that on there. And then we're going to load you up and shove you into a active provider. And I'm going to upgrade those two so it actually runs at 90 items per second. And that's our rocket fuel. Is it closer to the rockets than this build? I don't know, hopefully. Is it going to back up? I don't really know till all these speed modules arrive, honestly. I don't think so. What are you backed up with currently? Petroleum. That's not a good sign, because it actually means all you guys have switched off. Okay, we'll go back to... Oh, crap. I'm going to have... Okay. Tank. We'll throw a tank back on there again. We'll let it run for a little bit. 53 modules. Yeah. That's a bit of a problem. Okay. Max rate calculator, whole thing. Max rate calculator, whole thing says we're... Max rate calculator, whole thing says that we're negative for heavy, negative for petroleum. So we should be always short on light. Maybe when I took this tank off, it backflowed too much. Yeah, it still looks like... Yeah, it's just deadlocked again. So we definitely need to have more light oil in the system. And it really means I need to load balance from here to here to here. Not just two, but all three of them. Can I move this whole build down one tile? Yes. Does that help? No. Yeah, it's deadlocked at petroleum again. Okay. If you lose your recipe, we turn this tank back on. We run the system for a little bit. We turn this tank back off. It's now technically running. Okay, I I think what I actually want to do is I want to negatively charge the system. So I want to put that there. I want to put a tank in there. And I'd like to cancel that recipe. So I want to have too much light in the system right from the get-go. I want to have it almost back up with light oil. And then if we turn it on, it should be okay. It should. I hope. I honestly have no idea. Liquids in Factorio are a bit of a pain. That's the other thing. It's not really running. Let's put that on there so everything stays on one side of the belt. So the bottom ones, so this actual light oil has backed up. Oh, we're pulling the heavy two different directions. Yeah, I need to load balance this. Okay, we're just going to come down here. It's going to be sloppy, but it's going to technically work. Okay, if I change the recipe back on these to this, and then remove that, you should start getting rid of the petroleum, and we should be okay. I hope. I hope. But also at the same time, we should have really solved our rocket fuel problem. Are you really telling me that this box... No. No, you're not telling me that. What's happening with our rockets? No, they're still launching. Okay. Nothing marked for pickup. Nothing marked, nothing marked, nothing marked. What are we launching? If we're not picking up rocket fuel, what are we launching? They're still going. No, they're definitely coming from my box. Yeah, there we go. Pick up 100 and something. Okay. So hopefully this system works. I think it works at least. I hope it works at least. I need to go to my magic box of all things requestable. And... No, this is a... Oh, sorry. Number 88 is 87. 88. John Lauts. John Lauts, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way. I need to set up solid fuel and rocket fuel. Also means that I need another request chest, which we're gonna just blank, because that's going to be the new thing I'm going to need. Dump that in there, dump that in there. That'll go to active provider, get kicked out to the system and disappear to, I don't know, wherever things disappear to. Do I even recycle solid fuel? I really hope we do. Yes, it turns out we do. Is this running anymore to recycle it? Not really. It's a later JD problem. Okay. So, we've solved our rocket fuel problem. We have no green circuits. Why do we have no green circuits? What went wrong? Real iron got into the system? Yeah, real iron got into the system. How the hell did real iron plates get into the system? Good question, JD. You need to pull out iron plates and put them into an active provider chest. And you need to do the same. And there's a bunch of them. you run on stacked or in? You're all running. Oh. No. You. Bad machine. Trees and rocks only. Go away. Go away. You had real iron plate in you for some reason. I have no idea how you managed to get real iron plate into you for some reason, but bad machine. Bad machine. Okay. Side note, I've also disconnected half a dozen nuclear reactors right about here, which have powered down and cooled off. We're gonna strip out that row, and that row, and that row, and they're gonna go away. I'm gonna power down that set, and that set, and that set, because I'm dead set. I am planning on fixing this stupid little... So disappointed in myself. Thought I got things out of whack. Nuclear. Like so. And... oh. Paste the blueprint down a second time. That way you get the pumps. Paste the blueprint again. Kaboom booms. Kaboom booms. Cool. Paste the blueprint. That needs to go away. Yeah. Like I said, really disappointed that I managed to get things out of whack. Okay. And we're just going to have to leave our water hole mistakes. Yep. Leaving them, ignoring them. Okay. Back to the problem at hand. So I want to have that basically right here. And then... oh boy, because you're going to send through... okay. Maybe it hasn't got that far. Nope, there just went one. Okay, maybe that hasn't used enough. Because if it goes into a decompressor, it's going to do the exact opposite. It's going to actually compress one little stack. There's iron plate right there, which means it's potentially contaminated everything. But I don't see any contaminations along here. Okay, so I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put... you already got some at the end. Why will you not run now? Okay, we'll try and put two there to catch anything else. Got one there, one there, one there, one there. Another one there. Another one there. Another one there. I guess that's it. I have no batteries. I think I know what caused that problem. You have normal iron plate in you. Yep. Hopefully this is enough to clear it all. And I'm not even sure how the mistake happened. Or how, when I'm feeding compressed ore into a build, that it managed to get normal ore to then make such a boo-boo. Yeah, they're all definitely compressed ore now. Okay. Great. One more crisis averted. No. Not one more crisis averted. Yes, I can launch faster. Number 89 is Garry Hephner? Garry Hephner. Thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way. There's another boo-boo. Okay, so we're just going to put that one there. Am I out of filter stack inserters? I am. Cool. Hopefully that fixes all those problems. No, it seems to be clearing them out. That is running at full speed. Okay. You know what? We're going to be generous to you, and we're going to fill you with these things. Just because I'm getting sick of seeing the old beacons. Okay. You're good, I hope. I really, really hope. Okay. Next thing on the list. Green circuits are sort of running again. I don't know what I want to do next. No, you've still got plenty of heat in the pipes. So we need to wait for modules for that. We need to wait for solar panels for that. Solar panels should still be running. Actually, solar panels did get an upgrade to... Where the hell are solar panels? Here. They got an upgrade to their belts because we're finally at the point like we actually have decent amounts of material that I can waste it on stuff like solar panels. Or you might also notice all the assemblers got an upgrade as well. Obviously the inserters need to look at too. The yellow ones go to red. The red ones go to... Okay, yellow goes to blue rather, and the other ones go to bigger and better. Okay, that goes to there. Where's that build? Has iron plate again. Okay, but is being bottlenecked by just the sheer distance the belts have to run. So you know what? We will do our upgrade plan of diligence. Yup. Yup. Yup, because you're definitely at a point where you can probably run a whole bunch faster. Yup. 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 Sure. That to there. And then... How much do you say you think you can build? You think you can build 45. So you think you can do a blue belt out. Providing I actually fed iron in at a reasonable rate. Okay. So that's done, that's done, that's done. I really want to do another super module build. Because that's really, I think, the point we're up to. If we look at our modules again, we still have a crap ton of prod mod 4s. Let's just put that to one side. And I've set up this build, which in theory just eats prod mod 4s for breakfast. Oh, you don't have an output. That seems like an oversight. I apologize. Okay. Module. So we have this build eating prod mods 4s for breakfast. We have a crap ton of speed module 3s. There's a lot of rockets going off. Crap ton of speed module 3s. Which means this is not running fast enough. Okay, our efficiency module problem is back to normal. It now caps out at 1,000. Whenever it uncaps, it lets input... Ooh. Well, technically we're now running too many machines. So whenever it drops below 1,000, it lets input into these, which lets these efficiency modules kick in for a little while. If it's over 1,000, we're making speed modules, and we can quickly and briefly see that, like, you know, some of this is running and some of this is running. So this system's definitely running and it's definitely keeping things happy. If we go back to main base, this is a little bit bottlenecked by green circuits. Do I have extra green circuits I can get? Because this makes 23. And this uses 25 from memory. 25, yeah. So you're going into red circuits. I have 2 of you producing 46. And you're using more plastic than I'm sending this way. Okay. Why is plastic short? It's oil short? No. No. Yes. Yes. Yes, still? Okay. Whereas you're fine on oil. So 26.1. Oh. 26.1 compared to 233 per second. Yeah, that's a small difference. 24. So some of these are incredibly rich and some of these are incredibly crap. And I happen to pick the incredibly crap ones. Of course I did. Okay, it's running better. I guess. Faster. Big number 90 is Biririp. Biririp, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is also on its way. Let me guess, you got crap? Yeah, 800. It's the 1500, 1800. It's this stuff in the middle I really want. Can I put one here? So I can move those beacons over a tile. And that'll also get the coal to line up. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put one here as like a bit of a booster. We're going to move those over a tile so they still reach both of them. We're going to bring our coal through the middle. We're going to change you back to a straight belt. We're going to have a single underground pipe from there to there. And that's going to get us a little bit more throughput. But even then, you can see that it's counting up slowly for the plastic. Like, it's ratioed out, but it's just an extreme amount of plastic. They need 500 plastic in the machine. That's a 500 petroleum in the machine for it to even run, which is just a ridiculous amount. And obviously having some sort of pump or something wouldn't help at all. Or a tank or anything like that. It just wouldn't help. It's not a throughput problem? No. Like, we're making 45 and it's just dumping into those pipes so fast. But yeah, it's just... it ain't going to go much faster. Okay, we've got more plastic. It looks a little bit healthier. Speed modules never hurt. In fact, I'm so confident speed modules never hurt. We can throw speed modules in all of them. You and you for acid. You really don't matter, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, so Compressed coal, compressed iron, normal iron. Okay, red circuits are running. Plastic's getting to the end, so it's running better. Blue circuits are running technically not flat out, because I have an inserter here who has blue circuits in his hand, which are going to the outside of the belt, which are coming in here. And then finally we put a box which is full. Or about as full as it's going to get. Okay. So technically if I took a splice off... I really don't want to load balance things with this. But, oh, I'm already doing it, so never mind. If I took... Hang on, how many green circuits do I have in the network? 22,000. And there's nothing in there and nothing in there. So you know what? I'm going to cut all of that out and not have it anymore. So I'm going to take the excess itty bitty amount of green circuits I can get and run it down into here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say output right, and only if you have excess production do we send it off down here. And I think I'm just going to sideload it, because you're producing 23 onto a 60 belt, so sideloading should be fine. Input priority right, which should apply more back pressure to here. Yeah, the other lane's starting to back up already. Okay. And again, you are doing how much? 46. I just saw the plastic shortage, so I didn't even look at the green circuits. You're using 46. So close. That's right. I built that to scale. You want 93. Okay, I already see a giant problem. And that's what? This one, this one, this one, and this one. 116. So we do have a fair, significant amount of overproduction here. That can't be right. No, it's not. I highlighted too many of them. Okay. 93, and then you're consuming 93, I bet. 93, yeah, I built everything to ratio. Okay, we've pulled out some green circuits. We're feeding them this way into our efficiency module build, because why not? Pretty much what it falls down to. Why not? Do I want you to input from the right? Yeah, I want that to push down to both those lanes, and then if this top lane ends up running dry, which it's about to, then we'll draw more off this lane. And you've all stopped. Why have you stopped? Because you're capped to 500. Let's not have caps. Okay, back to this. Back to modules in general. Back to crap tons of green circuits coming from... here? 4K. Nope. Storage, it seems. Yes, I can still launch faster. Number 91 is Nico Didi? Nico Didi, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is on its way too. I think we need a bit more charging here. Okay. Alright. In said and done. Module. Okay. Efficiency modules are gone. Fine. Speed module 4s. There is a crap ton of, and obviously we're not burning them fast enough. We just did mining drone productivity number 99. If we do, because this is the only mining productivity that affects pump jacks. So I'm going to do that. Because if we go to our bonuses tab, mining productivity 180 compared to, I don't even know where the drones are. I thought they're up here, but that says a mining speed of 300, but it doesn't give me a productivity. So I have no idea what the mining productivity is on our mini-me's. Actually, if I find one of your... Where do we have one bunch working? We've got some working up here. Can I hover over it? Shooting speed, range, damage, 5 physical. Yeah, I don't see any sort of mining productivity bonuses. I know it's working, but I have no idea how to get some sort of details as to what it is. Okay, back to modules. Modules, because that's my biggest hurdle. So, those are going down. 2, 3, 5, 8. Come back to that. Efficiency modules are fine. Efficiency 1s are fine. Efficiency 2s are fine. Efficiency 4s are fine. 6s are productivity are fine. 3s are fine. Speed 3s are still through the roof. So I need to consume speed 3s faster, and that number's not really moving. So what I want is I want a build like this. So I want one of these that goes into a note. We're just going to use so our ratio is currently, so it's 1 to 2 to start with, and then one of these machines. And yes, I'm going to build these right beside the rocket. You're going to have to listen to the rockets non-stop for the whole rest of the episode potentially. Is not enough. Let's just drop that there for a second. Is now not enough of these. Hang on. Shut up. Go away. Try that again. Okay, so it's 2 to 4 to 2 to 1. That's the ratio we want to hit. Like that? Sure. Let's rotate that way. Let's separate you. No, I can't separate you out. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put down a request to chest there. We're going to copy and paste that. We're going to inserter. We're going to cap you, and you're going to say, hey, if there's more than speed 3s, if are greater than 1,000, you can run. Okay. And then I want to copy paste that there and there. And then I want to output that there, that there, that there, that there. I want to input an input. I want to put a chest there. We're going to copy and paste again. You run off speed 4s. Module. I don't have any. Oh, actually, no. There are 600 speed 4s in stock. Okay, so I think I want to not request those and just request the blue circuits. Yes. And then we're going to have long-hand inserter, long-hand inserter. There and there. And then I'm going to request that to there. And you can bring in speed 4s if you find them. No, you can't bring in speed 4s. Speed 5s if you find them. And then you're going to output to a passive provider chest. Okay, so that's symbiotic. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It all starts with a speed module 3. Done. Now, I want the same thing, but I want to start at a speed module 4 level. So I want that right there, except this time we do want speed module 4s. And that goes there. And do I have a limit on this build outputting speed module 4s? I think the answer is no. No. But I do want to have like 50 available at all times. Or something like that. So we're going to come to here. I'm going to say, hey, you can only run if speed module 4s are greater than 50. And then I need to click yes, because the rockets stop launching if I don't click yes. 92 is Justin Weber. Justin Weber, thank you so much for clicking that subscribe button. Your intergalactic spaceship is in the postal system with all the other intergalactic spaceships. We're mass mailing these things out at this stage, so it should be with you shortly. Speaking of mass mailing, actually, faster... Crap, that number's going up. Okay, we're officially not launching fast enough. Next episode, we're going to work out how to launch even faster. Like, way faster. Production. 1 hour. Faster. We've made 24 in the last hour, so we're doing one every couple of minutes. So that means I need to be launching way faster as well. So with that said and done, I'm going to leave this episode here. This should eat up more modules. If we go here and we go to module, basically we want things to bottom out at a fixed number. That's obviously going down. That is going down as far as I know, but it is waiting on trains. That one I hope is going down. I'm really not sure. That one is definitely, I think, going down. And we still have no productivity 6s in stock because I spent them all. Yeah, productivity 6s are still definitely a problem. How to sort it, I don't know, but it's something we're going to worry about in the next episode. With that said and done, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you're enjoying. I'll see you guys in the next episode when I work out what the hell that's sitting there doing there. Yep, alright, I'm out. Bye.